It's a good question. I think I'm I'm ready for an isolation from myself. I'm ready for a break from myself, I think. My name is Charlie Hicks. I teach in creative business at Breda University of Applied Sciences. I teach mostly production and content courses. The last couple of months my work has looked a lot like a computer screen. I've been virtually teaching messages and meetings and video chats and video calls, all that good stuff. It's been a lot of time on the screen, which is exhausting. It's surprisingly exhausting. What bothers me the most about this situation is the lack of human connection, the lack of contact with my colleagues and my students. You really miss it. You can do a lot virtually, but it just lacks just a bit of humanity. I never thought much about a nice hug or a handshake even, and how important that physical contact is to feeling connected to individuals. The computer screen's great, the technology's good. It allows us to do a lot that would otherwise be impossible, but it's not the same. Yeah, the Isolation Radio Show was just a brainchild of a few of my colleagues. They wanted to reach out and try and keep our community connected during this time with the school shut down. The Isolation Radio Show is just 2 hours of requests, dedications, announcements, maybe some silly jokes. Just a community feeling. It's a chance for students, staff, faculty, friends, family, whoever to connect, hopefully, and feel less isolated. It's been amazing to me, people going through birthdays or anniversaries or births of children, all sorts of things. There's, life is happening, life continues despite our situation, and it's a strange time to have these typically celebratory occasions. Boy, has isolation brought me new insights about myself. I think in some ways. So I make some silly videos and just put myself out there in a way that maybe I wouldn't under normal circumstances. And I'm not sure why that is, but I just feel like we're all kind of in a vulnerable or just kind of in a situation where it's strange. I've talked to other colleagues that are in a similar situation, being alone. So I don't have a partner, I don't have kids, I don't have family here. But I didn't before. Nothing's changed. It's a good question. I think I'm I'm ready for an isolation from myself. I'm ready for a break from myself, I think. What's next school year gonna look like? I was a little naive, I think, believing that things would be about back to normal by September. Maybe a little social distancing, but for the most part, we'd just be back to business as usual. And now that I'm seeing some of the plans getting put forward, I'm realizing, especially the first part of next year, it's going to be very different. I think a lot of distance education like we've been doing. I've been amazed at the positive attitude from colleagues, faculty, staff, management, students, that we realize, even though we're in different circumstances, we're all in this together. It's a bit absurd, it's crazy, it's unbelievable. You can put all these adjectives into it. It's just really unreal what we're going through. So I don't know, I'm not doing very well. So I don't have a lot of advice, but I would just say try not to take it too seriously. And again, I think just if we remember we're all going through it, we're all kind of in this together, we all want to get through it.